Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are still on board the Carnival Venezia and we are in the Rococo Bar, and we're going to give you a tour of all of the bars and lounges here on board the ship. There are lots of great places to hang out. This is one of the nice one of the, probably my favorite ones, and it is here on deck 10. And they have 3 new drinks on this one. They have Rainbow Max, which is 6 different frozen drinks layered one on top of the other. They have the Stars and Stripes, which is, you might imagine, red, white, and blue. And they have the Italian flag. Now this one has the strawberry daiquiri on the bottom, pina colada in the middle, and pistachio dream in the middle, or on the top. And I've got a lime straw that he gave me. You know, you can eat these. I don't know if you knew that, but these are actually candy. You can eat them, so how great is that? I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this. Those new drinks are $12.50, the frozen drinks, plus they add the service charge on there. If you have the drink package, that is included, but I will explain all of that in just a moment. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, and then we're going to go walk around, check out the other bar and lounges, and I'll tell you a little bit more about beverage packages too. Alright, so let's talk about the drink package. So there's actually 2 options on board the ship, and you have 2 options within that. So there is the Cheers, and there is the Bottomless. So bottomless bubbles. So you have 2 choices. You can purchase the drink package before you get on board, or you can purchase it after you get on board. If you purchase it during your check-in process or before that, it's $59.95 per adult in your room. And if you purchase it after you get on board, it's $64.95 per person per day on board. And then that is all alcohol. It includes basically all your beverages, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, so your sodas, waters, and specialty coffees, all that kind of stuff is all included in the Cheers program. Now if you get the bottomless bubbles, it is $9.50 per, so there's no option on this one. It's not any less if you purchase it ahead of time. It's the same price across the board, $9.50 for each adult in the stateroom and $6.95 for each child in the stateroom. Now note that you cannot purchase it for just one person in your cabin. If there's, you know, 2 adults in your cabin, you have to purchase it for both adults. So keep that in mind. If one of you does not consume alcohol, it's going to be a waste of your money. Also keep in mind that in order to, so at that price, looking at the average price of the drinks on the ship, you're looking at having to consume about 6 alcoholic beverages, which are going to be your more expensive ones, per day on the ship in order to break even. If you're going to have more than 6, then you're going to come out ahead. Unless you only drink beer, then you're looking at drinking 8 or more per day in order to make up the you know, what you're paying each day for it. Just keep that in mind. The math, you have to keep that in mind. You're almost always better off just paying for the drinks individually than to purchase the package ahead of time, because again, it depends on if you're going to be drinking beer. That's going to be on the lower end, going to run you more like $6 to $8, whereas like your specialty drinks, like frozen drinks and mixed drinks, cocktails, are going to run generally anywhere from about $10 to $12, $13, something like that, depending on how big you go. And then none of these drink packages include like shared beverages like pitchers and things like that. So if a drink comes in a pitcher and you want to get that, that's on top. You would pay that price on top of your alcohol price as well, your beverage package. So a lot of things to keep in mind when you're trying to decide if you want to do the beverage package or not. So this isn't really a full video about beverage package, so we are going to take you now, give you some tours of the different bars and tell you a little bit about each one, the bars and lounges, and show you all around the ship and show you what all those bars and lounges look like and what they have to offer. All right, we're going to start our tour at the Frizzante Bar. This is a really cool bar. It's gorgeous, as you can see, and it's kind of separated into two sections. It surrounds the entrance to Il Viaggio, and it is on deck 5, just back from in between the Gondola Lounge and Amari. So this is a great spot to hang out. Lots of seating here. And as you can see, they do have lots of great drink options, a lot of spritzes, including my favorite Aperol Spritz. And then they also have a Bellini cocktail that you can get here as well. The drinks range from $10.50 or $9.50. The Aperol Spritz is probably the least expensive of the mixed beverages, cocktails there, and then going up from there into the wines and the bubbly beverages that you can get. You can also do wine tastings here, and they vary in prices as well, depending on which one you get, from $28 down to $14. They also do have a couple of beers on tap, and you can also get some specialty coffees at Frizzante. So as I mentioned, just down from Frizzante is the Gondola Lounge, and it has a bar in the corner, and then the actual lounge is off to the side, and they do a ton of activities here, so you will see activity in this area pretty much the entire cruise. They do a lot of the trivia and music there at night, and there's dancing. It is a very large space to hang out in as well. So this is, as I mentioned, next to Frizzante. So it is on deck 5. You have some great choices here for drinks. And for me, my favorite is the Beso del Sol Sangria. It is quite tasty. You can get it by the glass or by the pitcher. You can also get some wines here and some mixed cocktails as well. All right, if you head in the opposite direction from Frizzante and Gondola Lounge, you will end up at Amari, and it is just sits right outside of Bonsai and of the Bonsai Sushi restaurant, so it's easy to find. Plus, look for the red chairs, and you will find it very easily. On deck 5, you likely will pass it coming and going between places. This is a really neat bar because they've got some very great specialty offerings from their drinks, starting with the made popular recently Negroni Spagliato. You can get that one, and you can also get some Amalfi martinis, margaritas, different Negronis like pineapple rum Negroni, pistachio martinis. And then they have some Alchemy Bar favorites as well, like Martini Seduction, Perfect Storm, The Remedy, as well as Spicy Chipotle Pineapple Martini and Cucumber Sunrise. So lots of good options here as well, and a beautiful bar with gorgeous views. All right, in the back of the ship is the beautiful Carnevale Bar and Lounge, and this one is also on deck 5, and it is a beautiful, beautiful lounge. It also is host to karaoke on many days, as well as Latin nights where you can do some great dancing in the evenings. It is found in between the Terrazza Cabana cabins in the back of the ship, and this lounge is actually used in the mornings for the complimentary continental breakfast for the Terrazza Cabana cabins only, but during the day it is open and you can go in and enjoy. Just the lounge area is open to anyone on the ship. And in here, they have lots of great cocktails, martinis, and Bellinis on offering, as well as specialty coffees. They serve Lavazza Italian coffee, which is the beans that they use. They also make shakeratos and correttos. So you have a lot of fabulous Italian drink options here, from your cocktails to your Bellinis, martinis, and coffees. All right, from deck 5, we're going to pop down here to deck 3, and this is the main atrium area, and this is Piazza de San Marco, and this is the bar here. And here are the offerings. There are lots of great drinks that they have here, from a very large variety of beers, including Carnival brews. And they also have a lot of different options for wines, from sparkling to white to sweet to rosés and red wines as well. So you got a lot of options there. Plus, they also have some tropical classics, like if you're looking, you love a Bahama Mama or margarita or frozen drinks, you can get those there as well. They also have your cruising cocktail options, like your Sangria Swirl and the Twilight Zone, the Cruiser, Kiss on the Lips, all of those. You can also get martinis here as well, like the Appletini. You can get the tiramisu, the Pomtini, the Carnival Cosmo, all kinds of stuff. You've got so many options. Plus, the beautiful thing about this particular bar is that it is in the main atrium, as I mentioned, so you can peek in on the live music here every single day. Come out and you can listen and watch from 3, 4, or 5 and check out the music and listen and enjoy and just hang out in this gorgeous area. All right, this next one is, of course, very special to me because I love coffee. And if you're like me and you love coffee, you are going to want to check out Java Blue Cafe. They've got tons of great beverages. Not only do they have coffees, espressos, blended frappes, they also have teas and hot beverages like chai tea latte. They do sell energy drinks. They sell bottled waters, and they do also have milkshakes as well as spiked coffees. So it does count as a bar if you're getting one of those. But this is a great place to come and grab a drink. They have a beautiful sitting area here. And this can be found on deck 10 right next to the Lido pool. So we're on deck 10 and back to Rococo, which is where I started this video. Right across from Java Blue is Rococo, and they have a ton of those frozen drinks I mentioned earlier, as well as draft beers, and they still have the poolside cocktails. So Rococo is basically a mix of the beverages from Red Frog and Blue Iguana. So you will not find either one of those individual bars. Rococo has combined the menu from those two, and this is what you end up with. You've got the beverages are Green Iguana, Spicy Margarita, Limoncello Spritz, Mango Margarita, Tequila Sunrise, Red's Rum Treasure, Rum Jumper instead of Runner, and Red's Remedy, Sicilian Iced Tea, and you can also purchase any of these beverages as a 48-ounce pitcher to share with friends as well. So lots of great options here at Rococo. Okay, staying on deck 10, we're going to head all the way to the back of the ship to Burano Pool Bar. And as you might imagine, it is the bar that's right next to the pool and the very back part of the ship aft. And here you will find tons of beverages. They can make just about anything you want back here. They've got beers and frozen drinks as well as cocktails. You can also purchase sodas here and bottled energy drinks and bottled water. So head up to deck 10 if you're enjoying your time by the pool. Just flag a waiter and they will come over and grab your order and grab your drink, and you will be good to go. All right, if you are hanging out in Serenity, which is the 18 and over area on deck 15 forward, you're looking for a beverage, you don't have to go very far. You can stay right in Serenity because they have a Serenity Spritz bar. Head right on over there and grab yourself a drink. It's easy and it's close by. You can continue to enjoy your time in Serenity with just grabbing a drink right here at the Serenity Spritz bar. They have lots of great beverages here as well, from cocktails to beers and other beverages that they can grab for you. All right, guys, we are heading down to deck 4 and going to check out the Heroes Tribute Lounge. This is a great area for our servicemen and women, past and present, as well as really anyone who wants to come down here and enjoy with them, hang out, swap stories, or hear stories and enjoy a drink. They do have lots of great beverages here as well. Just like all of the mixed cocktails, you can get beers and wines, sodas, bottled waters, and energy drinks here as well. All right, guys, since we're not actually running up and down the stairs, we're going to take you from 4 up to 5. And on this deck, we are back to Piano 88 Bar. It is directly across from Bonsai Teppanyaki, and this gorgeous bar does not open until later on in the evening. There is always live music here. The bar staff is incredibly friendly. They have some gorgeous drinks here to enjoy as well. So if you're looking to sit and enjoy a nice quiet area with piano music and some great bar staff, this is the place for you. All right, guys, last but not least is the Pergola Bar. If you are looking for a quieter bar to hang out at, this is the one, because it is not on the main thoroughfare. It's not in the main area. It's on deck 11 overlooking the Lido deck, so you will want to go out and hang out in this area if you're looking for someplace a little bit quieter. You'll just hear the music from the Lido deck, or you'll be able to sit up here and watch the movies or whatever they're playing on the theater screen on deck 10. So the Pergola Bar does have beers and cocktails, as well as sodas and bottled waters and energy drinks. So head on up to deck 11, just above the Lido pool, and you will find the Pergola Bar. Hope you guys enjoyed this tour of all of the bars and lounges. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Guys, we will see you on the next video.